Okay, good morning. Let's see what message it is that you need to hear today. Also, I've decided to do something new and stop using the TikTok filter. So I look very pale and it is very cold here. So anyway, let's get into it. Let's see what is going on for you right now. Actually, no, I want to get these ones first. What is the energy around you right now? Okay. I don't know if I like this new filter. I mainly use it because it brightens me up, because especially with it being so cold here at the moment, I feel like I look so sick. And the TikTok filter brightens me up, makes me look more alive. All right, so we're starting off with pets. Getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. So your pets could be acting differently. You might have just lost a pet, or sometimes this can be like if at the moment animals in general feel very drawn to you, as in even just out on the street or wherever you are, people walking their dogs or whatever are just staring at you, or they're just coming up to you, and they don't normally do that, like that sort of thing. If that's happening to you a lot right now, this could be for you. Confession, someone has something to tell you. So because this is in your energy right now. So someone might be, and we are in Mercury retrograde, there's actually 5 planets retrograde right now, including Chiron, which is the mother wound. So whatever kind of wounding around your mother is that you have, which you can find Vedic or Western astrology, if you look up your chart and find out where you have Chiron, what house and what sign it's in, that could tell you where your mother wounding is. That's also retrograde. So there's a lot of things being revisited at the moment. So that also might be why someone's about to come in and confess something to you, because it's something that, 1, they need to get off their chest, and 2, that they have a lot of guilt for. But it doesn't necessarily have to be a negative confession either. I think we always associate the word confession with like something bad. Air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So air sign can also be very stuck in the mind. So if someone is really stuck in their mind about coming towards you with a confession, that can be what the air sign's representing. So it doesn't have to mean that they're a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. In tarot, swords are the air signs, and swords in tarot are mental. So when you're very stuck in your head about something, or it's intelligence and it's also mental clarity. So this person might be very in their head overthinking this confession right now, and how you're going to react, but also they might have a lot of mental clarity. They're finally clear about coming towards you with this confession. All right, let's confirm pets. Okay, so maybe you have lost a pet, or someone around you's lost a pet, because this is guardian, a lost loved one watches over you. So you might have a pet that's not well right now and you think is probably close to passing, or you've just lost a pet. That's very specific to this. So either someone around you has just lost a pet, or you've just lost a pet. But either way, and I'm so sorry if you've just lost a fur baby, because I've been through that and it's very painful. So that will definitely tie you to this reading. Okay, so this confession is coming from a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, but this person also has a lot of passion. Fire signs in tarot, fire signs are wands, and wands are very quick. So I think this confession is coming in very soon. And like I said, Mercury retrograde right now, one of the 5 planets that's retrograding right now, that they do say that's when exes come back, but it doesn't necessarily mean that because that ex is coming back during Mercury retrograde, that means that it's not meant to be. And again, this confession doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. It could be that they're confessing their feelings for you and have a lot of passion for you, because fire signs are very passionate. And for that to confirm confession, I think this person has a lot of emotions, for a lot of passion for you. I think that whether they are a fire sign or not, they have so much passion for you, and I think that's why they've been so in their head about coming towards you. Air sign. And water signs flipped over, so there could be a water sign too. But again, a lot of emotions. Yeah, someone is too full of themselves. I'm not going to say that they're necessarily a narcissist, but I think as well, for that to confirm air sign, they might be someone, you might describe them as someone that's almost like arrogant. So they might come across as being someone who's very full of themselves and thinks they're so smart and better than everyone. They also might have been someone that, if this is a past person, they were very selfish in the connection. So you view them as very self-absorbed, but you've got commitment on the bottom, I think, for this, because this says things are getting serious. So I think that this person actually will break this down, but I think that if commitment is what this person is wanting, if confessing to you is what they want with you, I think this person has been overthinking this a lot, that they're very passionate towards you. There's a lot of emotions involved in this, but as well, I think that your perspective of this person, what you've held on to about this person, is how selfish they were with you in the past. And if this person is aware of how selfish they were in the past, that also might be why they're really overthinking this and really stuck in their head about how to confess whatever this is to you. I'm just going to grab the Time Island Wellness to see what is coming next for you, and then I want to get how you view this person. Can we get some more information on what's coming for this collective, please? Yeah, clarity, Sword in the Rose, clarity, truth, revelation. Palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility, with the Sword in the Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. So this person might have even been dishonorable in the past with you. If this is a past connection, maybe the way things ended was very dishonorable. This person lacked integrity. And maybe that's why they want to, whatever this confession is, it might be around the lack of security and stability they gave you in the past, how they're aware of that. And when you look at the Sword and the Rose, like I said, air signs are swords in tarot. So the Ace of Swords is clarity and honesty, truth. This person's bringing truth to you, which I mean, they've got confession, so keys on a ring. So many one night stands, string along. So maybe you felt strung along by this person and they want to discuss that with you. They could have had a one night stand that brought them, or they could have gone to someone not very long after they were with you, and the things that they did after you, even if quite self-destructive, have brought them this clarity that they're now bringing to you. As in, they've learnt their lesson from the choices and the decisions that they've made in this time of separation. Palm tree. Kisses. So not only do they want to bring stability and security, but I think if this person has gone through a lot of growth, I think part of what they want to confess with this Kisses card is how much they have unconditional love for you. And they might have even said in the past that they have unconditional love for you, that they've loved you. They've never loved anyone as much as they love you. But realizing how selfish they were in the past, how they took more than they gave, because this is giving and receiving affection. I think this person has a lot of love for you. And I think that they realize that they need to give more than they took like last time. And this again is part of the clarity that they want to bring to you. The Sword and the Rose. Yeah, healing. Time was needed here because there was a lot of damage, I want to say. Need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, progress. So I think as well, this is a past person coming back around, but I want to say as well, you have been through many cycles with this person. I think in the past, it would have been that you tried to do this many times. There would have been lots of breakups, makeups, trying again, doing things over and over again. And this could even be the longest you've been in separation from this person. But in this time of healing, over this time that you've been taking to heal your heart from this, I think there's been a lot of growth and progress in this person that you wouldn't have seen yet. But you've got I like you to confirm, keys on a ring. Someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirty, wanting to date. That might be something that you're concerned about too, because you've got seduction on the bottom. So keys on a ring, which is string along and one night stand, with seduction on the bottom, which is flirting, dating, hooking up. That might be your worry. Your worry here, that this person's only coming in for like a hookup, that they think that you're an easy option to hook up with. And that might be they might even give that impression when they come in with this confession, and that might be a triggering point for you. But this is also third party interference. So it could also be that the part of this confession is talking to you about what got in the way of your relationship, not just the ups and downs and the conflict and the damage that was caused between you two, but outside influences, third-party influences that also caused your person to perhaps behave in an unsavory way as well. And again, it could be things about hookups and dating that they went through after you that caused them to realize that no matter what they did to try and get over you, it did not work, and they know that they want to be with you. Which, if you're seeing them as very selfish, that might be another thing that just puts the nail in the coffin for you. And that also might be why they're so in their head and overthinking how to approach you with this, because they don't want to lose you. So they're overthinking how to tell you these things without you shutting down and just cutting them off for good. So let's see how you view this person. Currently, how do you view this person and the connection? Blast from the past. So at the moment, maybe you are going over memories. Maybe your phone as well is bringing up memories that you still have saved of this person. I think you have quite a lot of, even though you see this person as quite self-absorbed, I think you have a lot of happy memories with this person too, and you're really nostalgic about them. I think you definitely have things that you've been having to heal, mind, body, and spirit. I think that the damage that was caused here, you really had to go into deep healing. So you're always stuck between having this nostalgia over the good memories with this person, with the damage that they caused you, that required you to go into such deep healing here. And you go over that in your mind when you think of this person. Divine Feminine. So I think that you've really been working on, although, are you the Divine Feminine, or do you see them as the Divine Feminine? Because either you will break it down, but you either feel like this healing has brought you into a Divine Feminine energy. You could already be very compassionate, nurturing, and receptive, but see them as the divine feminine, then you might be the divine masculine that I'm speaking to. If you see your divine feminine, you could be going over memories of them. And in this time apart, you've been doing a lot of healing and you've made some terrible decisions that have caused you to realize how selfish you were when you were with this feminine, because they accepted you as you were, at your best and at your worst. They wanted the best for you. They were very compassionate, very nurturing. They always held a lot of space for you, and when you think of them, you're going over all those kind qualities that they had, and how beautiful they were, and how selfish you were, and how letting third-party interferences get in the way caused you to lose this person. Blast from the past. Okay, so you've got divine masculine as well. So I think it still could go both ways. I think if I'm talking to the feminine and you believe that the pain that was caused here pushed you into some very deep, painful healing that has brought you into your divine feminine energy, but you see this person as your masculine. So even though you see them as being very full of themselves and you remember how selfish they were in this connection, how much they took from you, you still see them as your person, the person on the end of your red thread, your divine masculine, your twin flame, because that's to confirm blast from the past. So I think whatever this confession is coming in is from a person from your past, someone that you believe to be your divine masculine, someone that you know that when they're balanced and in their best selves, that they're action driven, that they're assertive, that they know what they want and they go for it. And again, not in a selfish way, in a balanced way where it's like, if you are what they want and they know how you need to be loved, to feel cherished, they will do that because you are what they want. So your nostalgia, you're going over when they were in that balanced divine masculine energy. And also how you were when you two were in your best times, because you're nostalgic, how you were your true soft feminine energy. Okay, so here magic came out under healing. So when you think of this person as well, you see them as quite magic. I think when you see them as being balanced and in their divine masculine, they really were tapped into their divine magic. You might have said to them sometimes, you are magic. You might have seen them as someone that animals were really drawn to them, or people were really drawn to them, and they just tell this person all their problems. Just strangers off the street and things like that. People were really drawn to your divine masculine because they, for whatever reason, have this aura about them. You might even resonate with like the indigo children generation. I think you see this person as quite special. Yes, they were very selfish in the past. You might have even put them in the category of narcissists for a while to try, because you were in so much pain during this healing. But as well, I want to say you found your magic through this time of healing too. Supernatural, sixth sense, believe. Divine feminine. So far, this isn't bad for how you view them, cycles. So you believe that you had to go through these cycles. You had to burn to learn. And it's like you gave too much to this person and you kept repeating the cycle for however long. And also just in your life, overgiving and being a people pleaser your whole life. All these cycles, what this divine masculine put you through was the straw that broke the camel's back, and it really forced you into some deep healing. And I think as well, this is just to confirm that you went through many cycles with this divine masculine. You guys tried multiple times to make this work, and there's something about this coming full circle now, which is why there's this confession lingering in the air. There you go, twin flame. So not only have you got divine feminine and divine masculine, but you've got twin flames. So you do believe that this person that's in your energy is your divine masculine, is your twin flame. I was really expecting bad stuff to come out with that because of that narcissist, but I think those are things that you do feel about this person, but you still heavily see the potential in them, what they could be. All right, so let's see what your animal is right now, what the universe is saying. So what is the universe saying your animal spirit is right now? What is your current animal? So you got two. Oh, okay, you got the dragonfly and the elk. So that's, I think the elk's earth and the dragonfly is air. All right. The elk's very good because that means, to me, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, the elk is like the divine masculine. So you might have really tapped into your masculine go-getter energy. Because being divine masculine and divine feminine doesn't mean you're only feminine and you're only masculine. It's about balancing those energies. But with the two energies, one has more than the other. So your masculine has to balance both his feminine and masculine aspects, and so do you. So for you to be an elk energy, you're really fine-tuning, and you've kind of mastered your masculine energy, your go-getter energy. All right, let me find this page. I don't think I can pause it. Okay, let's find it. Elk. Here we go. Stable, resilient, headstrong, the father. The great elk represents the earth element in its masculine form. This means it provides underlying support and stability amidst life's many changes. So you're a very stable, dependable person. An elk personality, whether male or female, is fully established in themselves and knows their core values. So you know as well through this healing what you align to, what you value, what you hold dear to you, and what's important. The core values that are unshakable, no matter what, you require those things as well in your partner to feel secure. They become known and respected for acting in ways that uphold those values. This is very nice. That also means that people know this about you. Not only are they things that you value yourself, but you're known for those values. And you live those values. You don't just speak it, you practice what you preach. They sometimes the elk's ego can become inflated, but for the most part they make damn good fathers, mothers, lovers, and friends. The world needs more elk energy. That's very nice energy for you to be in. Supportive, kind, and consistent. When out of balance, pretentious, high and mighty. To bring into balance, eat and drink more consciously. So this might just be a reminder to conscious on how you're taking care of your body. Okay, dragonfly is, I want to say, air. Here we go. Master of light, illusion, and the mind. Again, finding your magic. The dragonfly is an ancient and ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder in all. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind, as it is always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still, dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. When in balance, sees clearly, joyful, magical. When out of balance, can't concentrate and busy mind. To bring into balance, focus on the breath. Okay, that's very nice energy. It seems to me that you are very solid right now, and you really live your truth. But I think your perhaps anxiety, overthinking mind can trap you sometimes and make you not see things clearly. But for the most part, I'd say you're very balanced and you are living the way that you in a way that you feel reflects your values. Okay, so let's see what's going on for this person right now. Let's actually, no, before we do that, I want to see how they view you. How does this person with a confession view you? Okay, so they're breaking free right now from something. There's something that's in their life that they're feeling very controlled by, that they're needing to break free from. And it can also be that they feel like they've been, that someone's been pulling the strings in their life too much. And they've been a puppet, unknowingly been a puppet this whole time. And that could even be to themselves, resisting change. But there's something in their life that they feel controlled by, that they're trying to break free from. Mother wounds. So it's breaking free from their mother, and that comes out a lot. Mother wounds, healing these mother wounds, breaking free, cutting the apron strings. I think as well, they probably have been resisting it because that's a hard pill to swallow, to realize that you're controlling too much of your life. There is definitely something around this person with their mother that they're trying to not just heal out, but break free from. For mother wounds to come out straight under control, their mother controls them in some way, pulls the strings in a lot of ways. And I think for that to be a mother wound, I'd say that's always been the dynamic here. And if this person is conscious of it or not, or was conscious of it or not, they are now, and it's something they're trying to break free from. Divine timing, surrender and trust. So I think as well, they're believing that in the right time, they will be led back to you. That's also about balancing the yin and yang. So divine masculine, divine feminine, the black and white, yin yang symbol. They as well believe that, and it could also be that they see that you had mother wounds that needed to heal. But I really, straight away, I heard that they have mother wounds, mother issues of their mother being too controlling, won't cut the apron strings, has too much of an opinion on what this person says, but they do believe in, says and does, opinions about all their relationships, the very busybody energy. And unfortunately, your person was very impressionable, and even if they believe themselves to be their own person that has their own opinion, their mother's opinion clearly got in the way here. But I think that they really are trusting in divine timing now. I think they believe, because remember, you saw them as quite magical, so they really believe that there is some kind of spiritual aspect that's they're hoping is bringing you two back together. Action. So they want to take action towards you. Look at that cheetah. Oh my gosh. Rapid forward movement. So like I said, that confession is coming in quickly. Again, they got fire sign too. So if they are a fire sign, it might come across to you as very impulsive, but I think this has been on this person's mind for quite some time. They really, and that's to confirm control, breaking free. This person is running from this control, running from this mother. I think they're breaking free and they're coming charging towards you to have a new beginning. New chapter, fresh start, take a leap of faith. This person wants to take a leap of faith towards you. Nice. this person is very action orientated right now. I think they've had some big realizations about how much their mother has kept them stuck in life. And with this action card, they are racing to come back towards you, and they're also running away, and not in a negative way. I don't think this person, is running away from their problems. It's more about seeing where the problems are that they have currently that aren't serving them in life. They have a big mother wound here, and they want to break free from it, and it's bringing them to you. They're racing towards you. They want a new beginning with you. And especially with these mother wounds, if their mother in the past might have even suggested that you're the problem because she's too controlling, she's too involved in the relationship, her qualities she projected onto you. So the fact that she's controlling, she's manipulative, she pulls the strings, but she was saying that's what you were doing, and this person believed it. And because they loved you so much, they didn't like that you had so much control over them, so they did listen to these outside opinions. But now they're realizing that it's their own mother that has this control over them, their own mother that's the manipulative one, their own mother that pulls the strings too much, and they're running from it to come towards you, to have a new beginning, a fresh start. They're taking this leap, and it's coming in soon, this confession. I want to actually get some cards to see what it is they want. Yeah, so there's distance. Okay. And they've been spying on you, which isn't the best energy. I feel matrix, yeah. So 3D things have kept them away from you as well. Finances, their friendships, people's opinions, societal programming. That's another thing they need to break free from and are, but they're definitely spying on you, which isn't the best energy. It's still running energy. You want them to come out of that running energy, but they want this new beginning with you. So I think it's very close. For distance to confirm divine timing, I think if this is a big challenge in this connection, if there's actual physical distance where they have to travel to you, that also might be why they're trusting in divine timing, hoping and surrendering to the divine that the distance will be closed here. Obviously action is needed. They can't just sit there and wait for magic to happen, yes, but in the sense of poof, you're just going to appear, and think they know that they're going to have to travel to you to really put the effort in, especially with this action card. They are running to you. They are going to travel to you. But I think part of what's kept them away so long as well is the distance. So they've been trying to trust and surrender in timing, and maybe now they're getting these signs and synchronicities, and there's things happening around them that is making them realize the time is now. There's no more waiting. I have got to go towards this person, and they're going to travel towards you. So if there isn't distance with this person, this isn't your reading as well. But this person has been heavily in your energy, checking in on you, trying to figure out where you are in life, because they're probably, I want to say they are concerned about how they're going to be received by you, especially if you're seeing them as someone that's quite selfish. They're aware how selfish they were in the past and the damage they caused here. So again, that's why they're in their overthinking mind. They're really trying to figure out how to approach you, what to say that doesn't come across kind of, because you got all those flirty cards. They might want to come in a bit flirty, a bit lighthearted at first, and that might rub you the wrong way. But it's not because their intentions aren't pure. It's just because they might be a bit nervous in the approach. Okay, so let's see what this confession is. I'm just going to grab these. Actually, no, I will get those. All right, what is this confession, please? This isn't over. You haven't heard the last of me. We have unfinished business. And it's so funny. That card sounds so threatening, but I think that this person just really wants to speak to you. I really think that there's things that weren't closed out either. There were things that weren't discussed or spoken about that were left very there were unanswered things here. I was hiding my true feelings from you because I was scared of commitment and I didn't want to lose my freedom. So maybe even part of the confession is they stayed away for so long because they weren't prepared to commit to you fully, even though you were always on their mind. And especially as well if there's distance. I'm starting to panic. It's been so long since I've seen you or heard your voice. So there's been a lot of time here since you've had any contact with one another. I didn't know if my family was going to accept you. There it is. I don't think it's just their mother that's not accepting of you. I think it's family, friends. There's a lot of moving parts here that have kept this person away from you. So it was kind of a culmination of things. Distance, their family, their friends, culture maybe, upbringings. There were so many things that they thought meant that you two were not aligned and couldn't be together that they held on to. And for that to come out, especially after mother wounds and control, this person has heavily been controlled by the people around them. So they know that these people around them won't be accepting of you. But if they really are a divine masculine and they want to be the alpha, take charge, provide and protect for you as the feminine, this has to go. Like, it doesn't matter what these people think. It's their life. You're the one they love. You're the one they want to go towards. These people have to either fall in line or not, but either way, they're coming towards you. But that is a reason why they've stayed away so long as well, because they probably as well did not shine the best light on you, and these people are threatened by you as well. If they want to protect you, they need to protect you from their family too, especially if they want to have a family with you. I look at my phone every day hoping I would see a message from you. So I think this confession really is more just about them, how much you've been on their mind. You've never left their mind. They've always been in love with you. They just were running from it. I think their confession is going to be just how much they've been watching you and how they haven't been able to forget you or get over you. One more. Twin flames. Beautiful. So they see you as their twin flame too. You're mirroring each other actually. You both see each other as your twin flames. This is really nice. What was that one that flipped over? I miss making love to you. I'll do anything just to hold you again. It's been a long time here. So they miss your touch. They know that you're that feminine, nurturing, like, I'm seeing someone just wanting to be in your arms again and feel your touch and just, yes, making love, but also just that intimacy of being around each other, holding hands, cuddling on the couch, going for walks together, long talks for hours, things, all those things that they enjoyed with you. They miss that, they yearn for that. And they know that even if they try to replace you, they know they only have that with you. I think that's really cute. You both see each other as your other half. What is this person's current energy? Let's get their animal, please. What is this person's spirit animal currently? Oh, the wolf. That's good. That's as well. That's a very masculine card. They want to protect their tribe. And like I was just saying, remember about how they need to protect you from these people that have been controlling things for too long. Another earth sign as well. So this person really wants to ground this connection. Guardian of family and tribe, activism and ritual. So this person might be quite active in a lot of causes. They might have a lot of passion towards some, there's a lot going on in the world right now. So they might be quite active in speaking up for those things. But the wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being and longevity of the pack. So if you were their pack, if you were their twin flame, they need to protect and provide for you so that you don't get attacked by these people that have been controlling things for so long. Especially the mother. I think there's other people involved here as well, but I think the mother is the main issue here. Healthy wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship, and humanitarian efforts or teaching. And remember, you see them as quite magical. So you might think that they should be a leader of some kind, that they can pass on their wisdom to other people, that they should lead, be a teacher in some way, whether they have their own business or whatever. Religious or political studies, so maybe even some kind of political leader, a religious leader. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. So I think this person's, especially because they behave in a certain way, especially in negative ways, they assume that everyone else is like them. So they assume that everyone else is going to act in those same negative ways, and they need to get out of that thinking. It's very small-minded to think that everyone thinks like them. So for instance, if they're a bit of a fibber and they act shady, and then they project that onto you and think that you're going to be shady because that's what they do. So they kind of might tell on themselves a bit. So anytime they're accusing you of something, they're kind of telling on themselves. Does that make sense? So the wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. This includes children walking in their parents' footsteps. Although it will surely be uncomfortable at first, practicing tolerance helps balance out agitated wolf energy. Contemplate the following: embrace all, exclude none. When in balance, reliable, democratic, fearless. When out of balance, judgmental and dominating. To bring into balance, practice letting go. So I think that this is beautiful. This person really does believe in protecting those that they love and wanting to lead the way. Be that leader, provide and protect their tribe. And that does include from people that they have held dear their whole life, family and friends. But they also, so that might be something that they need to still work on, is that they assume everyone thinks like they do. They need to open their mind up to realize that everyone thinks differently, because of course everyone's had different upbringings, around different culture, different parents, different life experiences. Not everyone thinks the same, so they need to, that's something I think that they're still working on. All right, so let's get this person's true intentions. I'll get a timing card as well, actually. Person's true intentions. Adventure, so they want to travel with you. And I know an adventure awaits in the relationship. Their intentions are to have a new beginning with you. They want to take that leap of faith towards you, and they want to start a new adventure. I think they believe that they can have adventures with you, travel the world. Even if, like, say they want to start a family with you and have babies, that in itself is an adventure. Smoke and mirrors. So don't be fooled by appearances. Their intention towards you is to give you clarity. They don't want you to feel like you're being deceived or manipulated in any way, which is why that whole, if they come in quite light-hearted and flirty, they don't want you to get the wrong impression that their intentions aren't pure. Mixed signals. The signals from someone are unclear and confusing. So I think, again, that's just to clarify that they don't want to confuse you. They want you to know without a shadow of a doubt that their intention is to move towards you and to be with you. But a shocking discovery is on its way. I think you're not expecting this. I don't think you realise that this is what's coming in. I think you'll be quite surprised. All right, so what's blocking them right now? What is blocking this person right now? Circle of drama came out, so I think this person has had a lot of drama in their life since you. They've been surrounded by a lot of it. Okay, so walking away, but not from you. I think they did walk away from you in the past, but I think that they're going over how they left too quickly. They left when things got hard. It all got too much for them. I don't think there was cheating here or anything like that. I think there was a lot of emotions. There was a lot of ups and downs. There was a lot of third-party interferences, and it all got too much, and they walked away. And I think that that's heavily on their mind, how they walked away and how they let you down and caused a lot of damage here. You leave too quickly when things get challenging. Stay and try to work it out, realizing that relationships do have ups and downs. It's how you face those challenges together. And their worthiness, they're feeling unworthy of you, especially if they've been spying and seeing you kind of really come into your own, especially with that elk energy. They're wondering, why would you even need me? You deserve an amazing relationship. Take steps to heal doubts about yourself. So I think that's what they're currently doing as well, trying to work on their own self-worth, knowing what they have to offer you, knowing that they can protect, provide, and give you that stability and endure in the relationship. And I think as well, with that distance card, they know as well that true action means coming towards you. And if there's distance here, they have to prove that they are in this for the long haul by making that move towards you. And it might even be just to begin with that there's some trips to come see you, because I don't think that this person's going to move straight away. Giving too much. You are depleted because you give too much. You need a balance of give and take. I think this is because the people in their life currently take a lot from them, and they might be feeling quite depleted in themselves. So right now they're trying to basically recoup their losses, balance their energy, basically fill their own cup again so that they have something to give you, especially when they, because the theme in this as well was that they took so much from you. I think as well there's a concern that they're going to lose themselves in this relationship, so that is also what holds them back. They're worried that they're going to have to give up too much again, especially with that distance. But I think they're coming into the realization that there is so much more to gain than what they could possibly be losing. Okay. So, I'll just grab a timing card first. When you release resistance, so you might be resisting things right now because even though you see this person as your twin flame and they see you as their twin flame, I think you holding on to that selfishness, and I'm not saying that that's wrong, because if they were quite selfish and they basically took everything from you, you're allowed to feel a certain way, but I think you're trying to fight yourself on, and that's that dragonfly. When you're in balance, you trust and believe that this will come back into alignment, then your overthinking mind causes you to block that. Fall. So we're in winter here in Australia, but fall can be September, October, November. So September, October, November, there's going to be some real movement here. What was that? Yeah, divine timing is at play. Patience required. So they don't want to tell me, but more than a year, I'm thinking, when it says more than a year, I think they're coming in before that. I think that's something that will build up with that distance card. So if there is, say, a big move required, like this person actually has to move states or something to be with you, that's not something that's going to just happen straight away. So when it says more than a year, I'm actually seeing that as a real, this is going to build up over a year. I think as well, if this person was to come in and say that they're just going to move straight away, that would all be too much too soon. And if the problem in the past was things being quite impulsive, it might take some time before this person can actually put things in place to close the distance, close the gap. And that's why they're not giving me a time, because I think it's not that communication's more than a year away. I think it's that actually physically being able to be together in that way with distance here, that it's gonna be some time here to really cement things. All right, what's going on for this person right now? What's in their energy? What is in this person's energy right now? Commitment. So they've definitely, and you got that in your part. So they're heavily going over commitment with you. That's in the forefront of their mind right now. And they're going over the break. So their energy right now is they're going, and there might have even been an engagement or marriage promised in the past, and then they're going over the breakup here and how they left things. Or they could even be experiencing a breakup right now themselves. They've ended things with someone. Find out more information, don't overwork yourself. So this is them spying. They're trying to get more information on how, and also they're trying to think on how to come towards you. Because remember as well, they don't want you thinking that this is just a flirty, like, doesn't mean anything kind of communication. But at the same time, I don't think that they're going to come in full force. They might come in more lighthearted, like, hey, how are you? Or, hey, I've been thinking about you. What's new with you? Or something that's going to make you think after all this time and all the damage you caused, that's what you're saying to me. And I think that they know that, but your overthinking mind, you need to kind of just go with the flow a bit as well. Yeah, fire sign. So they definitely are a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but you could also be. I think that for this to confirm commitment, they are very passionate about having this new beginning with you. Commitment, they feel very strongly about this. They really want to, they're very passionate about making this commitment to you. This isn't something that they've just come up with on a whim. They are very serious about this commitment with you. Divorce. Yeah, lie, be careful if someone's sneaky. So I think as well, they're going over a lot of the ways in which they were sneaky and deceptive in this breakup. There's, like I said, there's a lot of things that haven't been spoken that they, because don't forget, this is a confession as well. I think they want to confess a lot of the third-party interferences that caused this breakup here. The fact that it all got too much, that they were that they put you in the category of toxic or karmic, or thought that your values didn't align, or that you couldn't be together and it was just too up and down. There are so many things that they need to confess here in regards to the way things ended and how they know how much damage that they caused here because of their sneaky lying ways. Caution. Air sign, so you both got fire and air in your parts. This person's very in their head. They're very in their head, because that's to confirm, find out more information, don't overwork yourself. So this person's very much overthinking this and going over and over in their head and trying to find more information about you and trying to how to come towards you. And you've got pregnancy on the bottom. So again, this person really might want to start a family with you, but they're also going over perhaps a pregnancy that you two shared. But I think that this, or they might even be worried that someone else has gotten you pregnant. I don't think this person knows whether you've moved on or not. And I think that's why they're overworking themselves. This is very clear. They've got an overthinking mind just like you. They catastrophize in their head. So that's something that they need to be cautious of, that they're really overthinking things too much, and that's probably what's blocking them from making some kind of move as well, because they're spending so much time spying and trying to find out as much information as they can, and really like making themselves so anxious and overwhelmed by it in their head that they're not seeing things clearly either. All right, so let's see the potential future of this. And then we'll get advice. I am terrified. Ain't that the truth? Number 9, they're finishing a cycle. Let me hold you. See, they just miss that intimacy. They just want to wrap you up and cuddle you and just smooch you. But yes, they're terrified. They're overthinking it. Because they caused a lot of damage here, that's why they're so scared. But clarity, again, this is what I said before, the Ace of Swords with that sword and rose card. They want to bring clarity to you, but their mind is so clear now. I know this, I'm saying they're overthinking it, but that as far as their intention towards you, they're very passionate. They want commitment. They want to be with you. They know you're their twin flame. That much is clear to them. It's the approach that is scaring them. 791, 7 again, so 7's important here. 777, that's a very spiritual number. But wait, that's under let me hold you. So I think that they're hoping that obviously they're hoping you're available, but I think that they also know that they need to be gentle with this and be quite, especially compassionate if they caused the damage here. I think that's about their own patience with intimacy with you, because I think that they know that there's going to be some boundaries. You're going to have walls up. I am terrified. Seek professional advice. So this person, I think, might even suggest that I'm willing to go to couples therapy with you to really prove to you, especially if it's something that they denied you in the past and you wanted to. That might be part of what they want to say to you as well, that that's something that they're willing to do if you want to as a way to prove to you. But they might actually also have taken the initiative to go to therapy on their own to deal with the things that they did here, and that's why they're terrified. Because if they've gone to therapy and the therapist has even told them, like, really pointed out to them the error of their ways, that's why they're terrified to come towards you. But also they could be terrified of going to therapy. I think so, yes, to confirm the Ace of Swords. They know. But they still don't have all the answers. That's why they're overthinking it. Number 2. So you've got 7, 9, 1, 7, and 2. All right, let's get advice. And this will be dates too. Dates of breakups, makeups, fights, birthdays, just special dates in general. Number 8, so August could be, well, we're in August now. I know in my heart we'll be together one day, and that helps me trust. Let's keep working on us. Divine timing, patience, surrender, trust the divine. That things are happening around you that you can't see that are leading you back together. And as well, that looks like an airport. 7 again, union. The universe brought us together for a reason. I'm discovering what these reasons are. And 7 again, 7 is very important here. I see you working to create change, and I'm proud of what you are accomplishing. I want to work on mission with you. Again, they're spying. They can see what you've been doing. 7, 7. 8 again. So I think something's going to happen this month. Or the 8th of August, and that's the Lion Gates portal. Very lucky time. Timing and intentions. I'm trying to understand how my thoughts create my reality. I know I need to stay positive. Are you? And that's that I know in my heart we'll be together one day. That helps me trust. Let's keep working on us. They're trying to figure out how to come towards you and how this has all led them back to you. All the mistakes they've made, every decision, good and bad, that has led them back to you. I'm trying to leave my comfort zone with this issue. Again, a couple of things for that. 1, going against family, friends, whatever. And 2, distance. If they're leaving their comfort zone to come towards you. Number 5, so the 5th of July or the 7th of May. So you've got 8, 8, 5, 5th of August, 7th of July. Number 2 again, another union card. I feel our energy merging together as if it has a life of its own. We are becoming one again. This is very close. With number 4 on the bottom, I wish you could see that we are mirroring each other right now. What did I say before? You are mirroring each other. So we've got the 8th of August, the 7th of May, the 7th of February, or the 5th of July or the 2nd of July. But yeah, I think August is very important for some kind of communication coming forward, or there's a lot of special dates in August maybe. What was that? Mirrors. Okay. Alright, so that was advice. What was I going to do next? What was I going to do next? Oracle? And then we'll do a divine door. Close this out. Awareness. Memories of love, number 6. Awareness, number 1. And shadow, number 18. With fulfillment of wishes on the bottom, number 9. I want to say that's the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Okay. Memories of love. Number 98. Alright, memories of love. You may find yourself walking down memory lane at this time. Nostalgia. This nostalgic card could indicate that an old friend or acquaintance from the past may step back into your life. Or it could even resurrect loving images from days gone by. Does this person, these happy, forgotten memories, or those innocent childhood memories encourage you to recall and welcome the energy of love? Is there a message or lesson from these fond recollections that could benefit you in your present life? The number 6 relates to support, dedication, unity, and a need for balance in all the areas of emotions and love. Your heart and soul are asking you not to dwell in the past, but to use the inspiration and joy from that time to assist you in the here and now. Very nice. All right, awareness. 34. This card is one of the key reminders that you already possess all of the tools to guide and direct you in life. Whether it's wisdom, intuition, psychic skill, creativity, self-motivation, love, willpower, physical ability, or just pure courage. They're all part of you. Once you learn to tap into and use them, you'll be amazed by the power and effect they can have. You have the ability to allow the universe to work in partnership with you. Together, you can manifest change, whatever the desire may be, and bring about a positive outcome. This card represents your ability to create your own reality, to set ideas into motion and to watch them grow. This card is drawn when you're ready to switch direction and start a new project or change careers. Now is the time to use positive thoughts, visualizations, and affirmations as you veer away from negativity. Knowledge is power and can lead to success. By having faith, keeping your willpower strong and directed, and by tapping into the tools that you possess, as well as calling on the magic, your magic, from the universe, you can accomplish anything and everything you set out to do. The traditional tarot archetype of this is the magician, And the Magician is all about manifesting. All right, number 18. 68. The Moon. So things that are unseen right now. This card represents emotion, sensitivity, and a reminder that nothing in life is at a standstill. This is a world of constant flux. And one thing is certain, everything changes. Everything is about to change. This card is calling you to action. They're about to take action. The time is now when you have to face your worst fears and look into the shadows, the dark shadows of your soul. You must learn to confront what you've avoided and walk courageously through it. Always know that life naturally revitalizes itself, and as it does, so do you. The Shadow card promises that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Recognize that by no longer denying your past and letting the tears fall, you'll discover the diamonds in the treasure chest of your soul. This is a cleansing process to wash away and clear out what was once avoided, ignored, or pushed aside, like mother wounds. This card indicates that this is a time when your psychic sensitivity may be quite intense. Learn to open up to it, or if need be, to turn it down. Your body is one big psychic antenna, so just remember that you're in control of how high or low you want the reception to be. Mother Earth can assist you in this period of change, sensitivity, and healing. That just really encompasses everything that this reading has been about. Where is it? Fulfillment of wishes, where are you? Oh, there it is, 101. Fulfillment of wishes. This card being one, if not the most positive of the minor arcana cards, represents emotional satisfaction, contentment, and enjoyment. So once this person faces their fears, faces their shadow self, does the work, and the nostalgia of you, all those things are pushing them towards what could be their ultimate happiness. And I think they're starting to realize this. Your wishes are coming true. Are you ready? Happiness, success, good health, completion and accomplishment of your dreams and goals are in the palm of your hand. This card acts as a reminder to hold on to the beneficial feelings from accepting and receiving what you've asked or strived for. Know that these will assist you in the future when you may need inspiration and positive energy. This is the right time to heal those past memories that have been holding you hostage. Forgive others and yourself so that your wishes, desires, and goals have a clear, unobstructed path to your heart, soul, and life. Very nice. I just want to see, actually, those are major arcana then. All right, so the black was major arcana, makes sense. All right. Let's get a divine door and wrap this up. Okay. Closing message, please. This collective. Offerings, okay. Abundance lies in the heart. Abundance lies in the heart that allows. Share more than expected and see love come around. I'm seeing that as allowing this be open to hearing what this person has to say. You also are allowed to express the pain that was caused here, because again, I want to say if a lot of time has passed, which it has, it seems like there's been a long time since you've had any communication, you may not have really had the opportunity to express everything that you went through in the breakup, but how you had to rebuild your life after the breakup and what the damage did to you and how much pain you had to overcome. and the ways in which they hurt you, you are allowed to express that, because if they really are sitting in that masculine energy, they will be able to receive what you say and take accountability for it. And there will be also shown through time and action that they are prepared to repair the damage that was caused here. But allow yourself to be open to this, for real love, basically. This person to show you that they really do love and care, and for you to reciprocate that. It may even be in the beginning that you need to see a lot from them before you let those walls down, but it's about allowing them the chance. Happiness really is the outcome for this. So allow your heart to accept what they are trying to give you, and see how much blossoms from that. So that's very nice. I think that was a nice reading. I think August is an important month for you, and I think over the next year, a real solid foundation is going to be developed with the two of you to create a happy life together. So hopefully that lifted your spirits a bit, gave you a bit of hope, and yeah, that's your message for today. So enjoy the rest of your day.